This is the first video as a part of PHP tutorial, and in this video we'll go through overview of PHP, PHP installation on Linux box, and PHP syntax and a hello world program. So let's go through. The first one is PHP overview. PHP was developed around 1994 specifically to work on HTTP protocol. However, over a period of time, it became a more general purpose programming language. So now at present day, you can actually execute PHP as a command line argument or as a CGI script or via a web server. In most cases, PHP is executed via a web server using a module interpreter, which is inbuilt part of the web server. Over here we will be using Apache web server, which is most commonly used, and we will be using PHP 5. We can use PHP 7 as well, but we are using here CentOS 6, which if you install comes with the default PHP 5. So let's go ahead with the installation step for the PHP. So PHP installation is pretty simple in CentOS box. You just have to do yum install php and httpd. And if you are using a Debian based distribution, you have to do apt-get install php, and instead of httpd you will be typing Apache 2 because the package name is named differently for Debian and Red Hat. So now we have PHP installed and Apache installed as well. Now next step is to make sure the Apache web server is running. So we'll just restart the Apache web server if any instance is running. So it's taking a while. Okay, so now next step is to actually see whether the Apache is working. So first step will be to this. So whenever if Apache is running on a machine, you should if you type that web IP address on the web browser, you should see this Apache 2 test page. This says that okay, Apache is running and is able to render pages. So next thing will be we'll write a small PHP hello world program and see how it works with Apache. So here I have already example written here. It is the hello world program. If you see, this actually code is a HTML5. So as I said before, the PHP was developed specifically to run on HTTP protocol. So in most cases, the PHP code you will see is embedded in a HTML code. Take an example here. This is HTML file, and we use this particular syntax to tell the web server that this is the PHP code block is about to begin. So it will start this PHP interpreter and execute the code. So in order to use this file and execute it via Apache, we only have to do is we have to drop this file into a document root directory. So now what is document root directory of Apache? So document root directory is defined in a configuration file of Apache, which tells whenever you go to that web address, it will look in that directory for any HTML or any executable file that it may find. So to find that the default location, we have to check the Apache configuration file, and in most cases you will find it will be a var www HTML. So let's go here, check document. If I type document, you'll see document root is defined here. So we know this is my default document page. So what I need to do is I have to drop my PHP files over there. So let's copy our PHP files there. So these are the tutorial files. We should be copying these. I'm copying these files to my virtual machine. So these are copied, and now next step is to execute this file. So all I have to do is I have to just specify in the web server which file to execute. So this is the hello world PHP. I executed, voila, we have it running. So let's go through the code and see what exactly happened here. If you see the code, it is a HTML code, and the H1 means the heading heading. So header, what it says, first headline, it says my PHP code. So H1 means the size of the text, so it is a bold big text, and this is what we see. And next code block is actually, this part is the PHP code which is saying hello world. An interesting fact you will see here, if you go and click on the view page source, you don't see the PHP syntax at all. Here, see, you see the HTML and the PHP part syntax is gone. Why? Because this code has been executed and rendered by the web server, not by the web browser. HTML and JavaScript, they are executed on the web browser side, and PHP is a server-side language which is executed on the server side. So this is the very salient difference you'll realize. And let's go over through a few more syntax related things, and our next video will go through more detailed approach about PHP data types and various functions. So let's check what are the other syntax types. So this was the hello world program. Second, I would like to highlight that how you can write comments in PHP. Comments you can use in C++ style, could be a bash style comment which is a hash, or you can use a C style comment which is your / and star. So pretty much all kind of comment is accepted by PHP interpreter. And third thing is the case sensitivity. PHP keywords are case insensitive. However, PHP variables are case sensitive. So just be sure about that. Whenever you use any PHP keywords, it doesn't matter whatever you type. Primary reason of having this kind of feature because HTTP protocol itself is case insensitive. So it doesn't make any sense if the PHP actually the keywords have any case sensitivity. And the variable, whenever you use, make sure they are case, when you are writing the code, you should know that okay, these are case sensitive and take care of accordingly. So let's execute these sample codes on the Apache web server. So all I need to do is I have to say I want to test the comment PHP. So I will copy paste the comment, and here, oh, it's still going on the source. So let's go back here, and this one, this is 10. 10 is what? If I go back in the code, 10 is 5 plus 5 just to show that actually the comment is working. And second, we will select the case sensitivity example, this one. To run it, just copy paste this, and you see hello world, no matter what way we are using it, check in the code, whatever way we are using the hello world, the echo statement has been successfully executed by the web server, and this each number is actually different. So we have different here because we have defined the color, only the small case color, and these are not defined. So simply it is able to find the first variable, remaining two variables are not found. So this was a basic overview of how to install PHP and how to write a hello world program using Apache web server, rendering the PHP code.